Hi guys, welcome to Short No Life. So on today's video we're going to do an anti-Valentine's Day set, and I don't know what to say about it, but I'm going to do a gel X method on my nails. I'm just showing you guys what my nails look like, and I'm going to use these Nail Couture frozen nails. I really wanted to try them out since I got a scoop and I had 12 bags of nails. I wanted to try it out. And thank you for all of the people who suggested, I can't remember what nail tip set it is, but you told me he had a double zero, but the zero actually fits me. So these actually work out really, really well for me. So thank you though. I might still pick them up. I don't know yet, but these do work for me. So I like the fact that his tips come a little bit larger than standard. That's an A+ for me, because usually thumbs just don't work out. Thumbs and my middle finger feel like they are always missed out when it comes to these companies. But this time, like, his was oversized and my middle and ring finger actually are the same. So all I did was customize the ring finger a little bit. But we're getting into the video. Like I said, I'm just etching the inside of this tip, and I do the outside around the cuticle area just a little bit to make it a little thinner to go on my nails. I am not the expert in gel X method. If you follow my method, just know that I am not an expert, but I do like to file the tips first, because if I do it later on, I risk getting dust in my prepped nails, and I just don't want to get dust in my prepped nails. So that's why I'm doing this now. And if you saw earlier where I stuck my thumb in and I kind of marked with my finger, I was holding it. I was just trying to see how far up I need to go on each nail. That's why I kind of did it that way. And it really didn't matter if you saw the scuffed up marks anyway, because I'm covering every single thing up in today's video. And if you're curious like where that glitter is, it's on top, because I filed some of it out. It is actually on top. I thought it was underneath, but it's actually on top. So be careful when you're filing this. If you are trying to get it for the look, you can file the glitter off. So around my cuticles, each one needed to be customized just a little bit. I feel like, well, not the pointer, but the rest I feel like needed to be customized a little bit. That's my only problem about gel X method, is that sometimes they have to be customized, and I don't like putting that work in because I'm scared I might mess it up. But I did a decent job in today's video, so I'm not upset. So now I'm just going to start prepping my nails. I'm going to push back my cuticles. I'm not really prepping for a real set, but if you were, you would still do these steps. But I did include them. But usually I would have just took my drill and kind of went back there a little bit, and then I would have just put on a base coat. But since I'm doing a video, I decided to do it the correct way. And I do want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really and truly appreciate you. You guys, I didn't mean to not say anything, but on screen I am going at 5,000 RPMs and I'm just scuffing up all of the nails. But yeah, I didn't mean to not say anything yet. I did mean to mention it a few days ago, but yeah, I just haven't had time. And also I am going to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I want to do a $50 Madam Glam gift card, but my money got a little funny this week. Just please be patient with me, and it's coming. I promise you guys it's coming. But I decided to do that because it's international, and I hear you guys that are international, it's not fair, it's not right. I got it, I understand. So I want to do something international, and I also wanted something that everybody can use. Products that I bought extra of, like, that would just be a lot for me to buy extra products and then give them to you guys. I rather do gift cards. So if you ever see any future giveaways from me personally, it'll probably just be gift cards, because I want you to buy what you want. I don't want to give you something that I have and you may not really want it, if that makes sense. Like, if you are super into nails, you really don't mind. But yeah, I really want to give you something you can actually use. And Madam Glam to me was that company that I really wanted to try when I was a beginner and I could not afford it. So that's why I picked that company. And I just kind of glossed over my whole prep. I am so sorry, you guys. But you saw I pushed back my cuticles. I etched my nails up. Now I'm doing a dehydrator and primer. I'm doing this only for you guys because I do not even need this. And I could do a little bit more cuticle work. I see that on my nails if you see it, but I'm really I'm not trying to do my nails to stay on, and you'll see why in a moment. And I do scrub my primer in, try to get into all of those cracks. You know, when you etch your nails, you have cracks on your nails. And I do have product on my nails when I show them close, if you can see that. That is product. I have builder gel, I have base gel, I have peel off. It's a lot on my nails, and I try to get it as thin as possible. So what I'm doing now is some base coat gel. I do this when I'm doing my peel off method because I really want to protect my nails. I don't want to go down to my nails. So I always try to do a base coat, and this is Madam Glam's rubber base coat. The next part you do not have to do. I just want to make sure you guys know it because this is my peel off method. I use the Young Nails foil glue, which is not necessary. You don't actually have to do this. I just like to do the foil glue first, and then I'll let it air dry maybe about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I'll put on the Macart peel off base. The only reason why I like to do the foil glue under it is because I feel like peel off base coats like to stick to my nails. I don't feel like they like to pop off. And I know if you watch Blue Rose, she kind of tells you that each peel off is meant specifically for a certain thing. Some of them are meant for gel polish. So I just wiped those nails off with alcohol, and I'm going in and I'm putting a little bit of that rubber base gel on my nail, and then I'm going to put some in the tip. I don't recommend rubber base gel. It is too liquidy, it's too runny. I, however, don't have like the proper products to do this, and I don't know if you can see it, but there is like a little gap in my nails. These nails have a high apex. This is something I would definitely do, like the Femi Beauty method or the Lazy Girl method. I really went and used base gel, but for the sake of the video, and this is all I really had, I did go ahead and use base gel. But yeah, I would use poly gel or a solid nail tip glue. I do have solid nail tip glue, but I do not like it. I need to try a new brand. But now I'm just cutting the nails off, and they are way too long for me. I thought I wanted them long, but I did end up cutting them shorter. Yeah, I had it at 3 and now I'm going to 2. And I cut them more off camera. So now I'm just going to file my thumb. I don't really go into the other fingers that much because I felt like I was turning my hand in ways that you couldn't really see on camera. So I just went ahead and quit trying to show you guys and did it the proper way off camera. But I like to go in my cuticle area. I would actually suggest a 5-in-1 bit because this was it wasn't working. I probably need to switch out my sanding band, which is what it was. And you can turn the sanding band upside down and continue to use it again. If you're doing it on your own nails, if you have clients, I don't recommend it. But yeah, now I've removed all the dust, and I'm just going to do 2 coats of perfect black on all of the fingers but the ring. I did do 2 coats on my thumb as well. I didn't even finish my thumb. I was like, it's not in the video at this point, so I didn't really need to do anything. And it was getting late, in all honesty, so I just chose not to do anything. I'm going to do 2 coats of Seek and See on my ring finger. So the concept of this nail design, I like nails that tell a story. I like nails that, like, across each nail, it's like something going to the next thing, to the next thing. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I like nails that tell a story. Right now, I'm going to use LGN Pro Matte Top Coat. In all honesty, her matte top coat is my favorite. I do like it over the Madam Glam Velvet Matte Top Coat. I just feel like this has a really nice shine. This is something I would definitely be repurchasing in the future if I run out. So yeah, I'm just being honest. You guys know I love Madam Glam. You're about to see me use only Madam Glam products right here in a moment. But yeah, LGN Pro, her matte top coat is really good in my opinion. So I cut the tip off of this brush. I don't know if that was a good idea, a bad idea, but I feel like sometimes the tip of these brushes get in my way. So I cut the tip off of it. And now I'm just going to do some blood drips on the pinky. And I'm sorry, but you guys really can't see what I'm doing. You definitely won't see when I drag the lines up. So I kind of cut that from the video. But there are plenty of tutorials that teach you how to do these drips. So I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm just in the way. But I wanted to say, I wanted to do a nail set that told a story. And in my mind, I have no clue what this movie is about. But I'm about to tell you a movie that it had what's kind of like stuck in my head. But you guys, have you ever seen John Tucker Must Die? I begged to see this movie. I saw it one time, did not like it. So I know it has nothing to do with this, like this set, but like in my mind, it's like it's a girl who wants revenge on every guy that has ever wronged her, and this is the way she did it. So this is the story that is my nails are telling, if that makes sense. And I know John Tucker Must Die is something like that, like 3 girls or 4 girls are getting revenge on this one guy. But yeah, this is kind of what my brain went to, and I didn't know how to actually properly execute this, so I just started thinking of like random ideas for this. So this nail is supposed to be a broken heart. You cannot see it in the thumbnail. Also, I do have a dark red on my nails, and I know you hardly can see like what I'm doing with this dark red. I chose the dark red because I wanted it to be dark and vampy looking, which I still should have put a white base under it, but I didn't, because it's Madam Glam. You guys know Madam Glam shows up over white, but I think this might have a translucentness to it, if that makes sense. Reason why it's not popping more over the black. But yeah, a lot of their colors do actually work on top of black. But for this color, I should have put down the white first, but in person, I actually like it. But for filming sake, it would have looked better had I did white first. So like I said, I'm doing a broken heart right here. This is not so well done, and like I said, you can't see it. I'll pop a picture up here of the set I did with the broken heart last year, and I'll put it in the I button up above if you want curious on how I did it. I don't actually know if I drew it in the video because sometimes I gotta go off camera to fix things, but hopefully I did and you can see what I did. But this is the broken heart, so I guess she's going around breaking people's heart in my theory. What is the word? In that word. In my fake universe, and she has a list. That's what this nail is. She wrote down the list of every single guy that wronged her, I guess. Yeah, and this is actually supposed to be a chalkboard nail, but in my mind the chalkboard was actually paper, because this is loose leaf paper, or sometimes it's spiral paper, but you guys get what I'm saying. So I don't know why the chalkboard needed lines, but that's what was stuck in my head. So I'm just doing what was in my head, even though it does not make total sense. And if you want to give me a story like what's going on with these nails, I would love to see that in the comment section, because I don't know, I have this vague story in my head, but it's not really complete, which is why I feel like the nails weren't super cohesive, if that makes sense. Without me telling you what's going on, I feel like you wouldn't actually know. I hope all of that rambling made sense to somebody out there. And so I'm writing the names with this Milky Way color, which is a really light gray. I chose not to put any white in this set because I felt like it would have been too stark and it would have taken away from it. So the first name I wrote was Max. You guys, we've been buying so much nail couture, and all I've seen are scoops everywhere. So I think I unconsciously wrote that man's name down. I did not do it on purpose. And plus, I only needed 3-letter names because I did not want to do the most with these names. And after I finally did the last name, I was stuck on that last name trying to figure out who to do. This name was actually supposed to be Bob, but when I did the R, I was like, oh wait, this could be Rob, for Robert or something. So these names are completely random. I don't know who any of these people are. I just wrote random names that were 3 letters, and then the last one is 4 letters, and the last one is going to be Pete. I don't know who Pete is. Maybe Peter, I don't know. I was trying to do something so simple and easy. I even messed that B up. If you see that, ignore it. I know it looks like I don't know what that looks like, but this was super easy to me, these letters, so I did them the best way I could. I said that the first name was Max. You guys, I'm so honest. It was not about the man from Eno Couture. I literally just tried to find something simple, and his name was super simple to write on the nails. I didn't really think about it, so sorry to him. But you were not really, like, you weren't the example, if that makes sense. But I crossed out the first name, and then I put an X over the second one. I just did it for variety's sake. There was really no rhyme or reason why they were different. All of this is kind of just being made up on the spot. I wrote down the idea, but when it came to executing it, I started going on my own thing. So I found this stamping plate with this letter in here. And I only really wanted the letter. I didn't want the rest of it. So you're going to see me kind of eliminate some of the extraness. Then I was trying my best to stamp this straight in the middle, and I still kind of had it off. So it's a little bit to the left, isn't it? It depends on how you're watching it. It could be to the right, it could be to the left, but it's going to one side, as you can see. And so I kind of just tried to make it still look correct. So this is a burning letter nail. I did this about 2 years ago on my channel. I can't remember. I followed the Robin Moses technique. She uses acrylic paint. I use gel. So I had to adapt her techniques to gel for myself. And really all I do is layer. This is just a bunch of layering. And in the end, I wished I layered some more. I feel like I could have got a better blend, or a perfect blend, if I just kept layering. So this is, I guess she may have wrote a letter to these guys, or the guys wrote her a letter and she was upset and she decided to burn it. I don't know. You guys, like I said, tell me the story. I got a vague story in my head. It's not really real, but I tried to like create this little scene and create these nails from this scene. I hope somebody kind of truly understands what I'm talking about. And then I did go in black with the perfect black around the edges. And like I said, I do multiple layers. Even though I did this, I do multiple layers. I do flash cure. I've been flash curing the entire time. Even on that chalkboard though, when I did that first gray line, I flash cured it because I knew if I went across it that sometimes it might smear. So yes, I flash cured this entire set. I forgot to mention that. So once I get this black down, I'm going to actually get a brush and I'm going to go all the way around my cuticle and around the edges of the nails to get that as dark as possible. And I didn't even mention this, but the Seek and See by Madam Glam, which is on the nail, that tan color, you want a light tan to make this look like paper. You can even go white to do like real white paper, but I wanted this to look like an old letter, or even the letter like in the midst of burning is going to turn brown, like that light brown color, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to just create that illusion. And I'm sorry for the video being so long. You guys know I do not do long videos, and this video is sped up, so that tells you how long this set really took me. Now that I got that all the way around the edges, I did go in and cure that. Now I'm going back in with a darker brown, and I'm just going to again go in around the edges, kind of ombre that. And I think this color is Oracle, and I'm going to go around there and just bring that up a little bit. I wish I brought that up a lot more and blend it just a little bit better, because at the top it didn't look cute at the top. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna lie to myself. Now I'm just going around the edges again, and then you're gonna see me start doing like little scratching motions. I'm just trying to create a little bit of texture. You know guys, when the paper is burning, it kind of irregularly burns, and sometimes you see lines going up sometimes. Especially if you're burning wood, you kind of see those lines, if you know what I mean. Those lines be on paper as well. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's like making little scratching little lines around the nail. And they're not super long. I don't want them super noticeable, but I do want them to be like there, if that makes sense. And now I'm just matte top coating this nail. I think I matte top coated the nails earlier. I did, and I didn't say anything, but I did. All of the nails have been matte top coated already because I needed to go eat earlier. So I had to take a break and go eat. That's why everything is matte top coated already. And I did show you the matte top coat, but I just didn't do the nails on camera. But right now I'm just going to go over the drips with some top coat. I was going to make the drips 3D with the Bling It gel, but last time I did it, I did not like it. It wasn't cute to me. So I decided to just do the No White top coat and do the drips. Again, I feel like you really can't see this. This was the worst color to do, like, to draw with. But in person, like I said, this looks exactly the way I want it to look in person. But I do see the need for a white now with this being on camera. So I wanted to make the heart a little bit 3D. I, however, could not do it on camera, so I had to go off camera and do it. And it still didn't turn out the way I wanted. So this hatchet, butcher knife, whatever it's called, I don't cook. I'm sorry. I don't. Anyway, I cannot think of what this is called for real. Anyway, I wanted to chop the edge of this off and then have it like sticking up off the nail, if that made sense. I didn't want it to be perfectly straight on the nail. So this is me trying to cut that off. And I did it with as much force as I could, but it would not cut. I thought this was like one of those cheapy charms that could break easily, but this one did not want to break. So the new plan was to take that Christmas essence, this is the name of the color, and I just drew on the knife. At first I was making it perfect, trying to go with what was already there, and then I realized, wait, what this is supposed to be, what it's supposed to be, what I'm not going to say the name, because sorry about that, I'm not going to say the name because there are trigger words on this app, and I feel like saying what this is, which you guys can already tell what this is, would be a trigger word. So I'm not going to say it, but it's not perfect. At a crime scene, none of this is perfect. That's how I say it. A crime scene, this is not perfect. It does not perfectly go where you want it to go. So make this messy. That's what I was doing. And like I can see like on this knife that, yeah, I definitely should have put a white background because you definitely can see this over this silver. So a white background would have been better. So I have cured that. And then I decided to top coat it so it wouldn't be sticky. And then I'm going to take the Bling It gel. And the plan was to have this just sticking up, straight up off of the nail. Again, I should have used poly gel. I do have clear poly gel, but I felt like it would be seen, if that makes sense, if I used clear poly gel, which is why I decided to do the Bling It gel, because it kind of blends in with the nail. But it just didn't work. And I'm sorry, my lamp fell over on my hand, which is what happened. So now I'm supposed to be done. However, I went and I did this cuticle oil, and then I decided to wipe the nails off with alcohol, and I realized that the knife had not cured. So off camera I had to go back in and put a little bit more product there, and then I cured it. What happened is there's oil in my Bling It gel, and certain things just don't cure. I need to buy a new one. But this is the nail set. This is how it turned out. Tell me, guys, what do you think? Yeah, anti-Valentine's Day. What do you think? I like it. I feel like it's wrong to say I like it for what it is, because it's literally like a horror story, I guess. But yeah, I like it because I feel like it was creative. I don't know what else to say. Let me know what you guys think. And yes, that is my foot and the string for my phone. I like to have my phone on a necklace. I didn't realize it was in the frame. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. Is it too much? Is it enough? Definitely let me know. But thank you guys for joining me. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do new videos twice a week. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Bye.